I felt quite bad because I reviewed a Matt Millar comic and it weren't that good. And the thing is, I honestly think quite a lot of Matt Millar as a writer. I think he is really underappreciated and undervalued. Well, not that much. He is probably the richest writer currently working in comics, but I think his writing, it has always been overlooked or a bit ignored or pigeonholed. That's a better. People have always pigeonholed him in the writing. They all think he writes big, stupid action things, but he doesn't. He's quite versatile. He's clever, and he has done some really clever stuff. I mean, don't forget, he is Van Morrison's friend, and Van Morrison would not hang around with an idiot, would he? This is Justice League 27, JLA. That stands for Justice League A. This is from Van Morrison's run, and it is written by Matt Millar. It's a done-in-one issue, a standalone, and it's the Justice League versus the Super Adaptoid. And he can copy all the powers of the Justice League. And he's pointing at someone and he's saying, I have just beaten the world's greatest superheroes. How are you going to stop me? Don't worry, I don't think he is talking to you, because you're not in this story. The framework of this comic is that it is all about Atom Man. If you didn't know who Atom Man is, he used to be on the Justice League, but now he's not. He is a teacher, teaching at a college, and the Flask, Wally West, and Green Lanterns, Kyle Reese, they have gone to see if he fancies joining the Justice League again. But he's like, nah mate, I'm fine. I am making mad dollar as a teacher, yo. And I'm even getting to shag some of my female students. Presumably with consent, and it is all above board. But you have probably already guessed, he will join the team by the end. There we have got the classic Justice League. We have got Mr. Fantasticals, Acroman, The Flask, that's the Barry Allen version, Canary, My Girlfriend, and the love of my life, Perfect Woman, Canary, Division, Hawk and Girl, Stephen Hawkman, Green Lanterns, the Jordan Albert version, Arrow from the TV show Arrow, Zatanna, and Mr. Fantasticals, but that is like his body, because he's got a long neck, and he's kind of like a bookend for this. We start to get Atom Man's backstory, like that is when he found his missus snogging someone else, and this is when he saw the Flask, the Bart Simpson's version, fighting a cosmic powered villain that threatened our world. Meanwhile, the Justice League, this is Mockingbird, Chelsea Kane, Steel Superman, and Wonder Woman. They have found the apparently deactivated Super Adaptoid, and they didn't quite know what to do with it. I forgot this scene actually. It's a good little scene. All talk and no explosions. It is Batman and Superman and Division. They're meeting at a restaurant to talk about the future of the Justice League. And Division, he has shapeshifted into a woman. That is progressive. Matt Millar, he is a progressive. He made Division into a trans lady. And a very pretty one, I'll add as well. And this comic was back when all the big trans activists currently working in comics, back then, they were all just smelly men. I have never heard of this series before, Conjurers. And considering that I have got nearly every Spectre appearance, And I have got loads of Dr. Fates and Gargoyle and Pantsless Stranger and just magic DC books. It must say something about how short-lived and unremarkable this Conjurers series must have been. Green Lanterns and the Flask, they show up and join the rest of the team. And there is Barbara, Batgirl, this is back when she was in a wheelie chair. And look, the Super Adaptoid, he woke up and now they're all fighting him. And we've got an advert, and during the advert some more members show up, like Elastic Man, Acro Man, Archangel, and we get fight scenes with them all and the Super Adaptoid. But the thing is, the Super Adaptoid, he's just copying all their powers. And then the Vision, he shows up to fight the Super Adaptoid and Superman, but it's no good because he just has all their powers, so they're not able to really do out. Then we get this, and I love it when this happens. We get loads and loads of odd members. They just show up to help. And we have got loads here, and I don't mean to brag, but I can name them all. Starting at the top, we have got, that is Rayman, that is Animals Man, that is Mr. Fantasticals, Miracle Man, Obsidian Man. He's one of my favourites, and he's often overlooked as a member of the Justice League. Underneath him, we have got Makari from the Eternals. Over here, that is Aspen, that is Bloodwind, that is Supergirl, Blue Beetles, Captain Atom Ann, and now we're like at the bottom row. Polaris, Firelord, Jade Lanterns, Booster Gold, Black Light Man, and this one doesn't need no introduction because he is DC's biggest character of all time. The Creeper, very popular character. And they all start fighting the Super Adaptoid, but again, he just keeps copying all their powers, and it seems hopeless. But then Atom Man shows up, and he has gotten a plan. He gets Superman to announce that the Justice League is officially disbanded. And that, well, since the Justice League now officially no longer exists, Super Adaptoid no longer can copy their powers, because he can only copy the members of the Justice League's powers, and they've done like a clever little logical loophole. So he is defeated. Of course, a minute later, they probably went, by the way, everyone, as of now, we are officially disbanding the Justice League. At which point, he should have just gotten up again and they should have started fighting some more. Nice idea though, and we end with Atom Man, and he is man-spreading. What a horrible pig. Honestly, I quite like this comic. It's a nice, simple action story, and it's got a nice bit with loads of characters in it, loads of odd members of the team, and I just noticed actually, some of them are on the cover. Some of them made the cover, because there is Booster Gold and Rayman. Not sure you can really make out any of the characters further back, but I like that. I rate this 7 thumbs up.